Hello everybody, what is up? Kryllyk back in action here. A little bit more Iron Sky. Yes sirree. You'll see here. Lava bucket. That's right, we got lava. These guys still falling. Lots of falling. It's good. It's good. But we're going to set up a cobble gen. Now, I have a lot of wood. But what is wood not good at? Anybody? Anybody? Does anybody know the answer to this question? Lava. That's right. It does not function very well with lava. So I'm going to make a few half slabs here. And we're going to put these down and just kind of designate a small little area for the cobble gen. Okay. Now I have a whole bunch of dirt, and I got a couple cobble half slabs as well that we can look to use. We might as well use this dirt. It's cheaper than stone or anything like that, so we might as well take advantage of that. So let's see. We need that like that. Right? Okay, and then we got... So this will be where the lava is, over here, and over here will be where the water is. So let me be right back. I'll get this all built, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty, so here we are, folks. We got our first cobblestone gen. And bam. Now, I'm using the hammer on it, but of course, I can use the pickaxe as well. Basically, once you get to this point, you're doing pretty good. I'm going to be grinding away at this for a while. Basically getting a whole bunch of gravel, because as you can see, my axe, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is 0 durability left on that bad boy. And I really need some more flint. I've actually ran out of flint. But we also need iron and you name it. So we're going to sift up a whole bunch of this gravel. Try to get ourselves a whole bunch of resources. And be sitting nice and pretty. The best possible strategy that I can give you is to actually get probably a stack of cobble to begin with, and then go from there. So that's my personal recommendation anyways to do. There we go, and there's the flint that I need. Bam. Beautiful. Okay, repaired. We got some leftover flint. Now let's head on over here, and I'm gonna basically farm up a stack of cobblestone. So I've been grinding away over there, and I decided to get some grout. Now grout, pretty easy. Got some clay just by adding dust with water in the barrel with some sand and gravel. Of course, sand you get from hammering gravel, so pretty straightforward. So I'm just cooking up a whole bunch of grout, and I figured we could actually get started on the Tinker's Construct. Because you'll see here, not there, here, that I have a whole bunch of iron and resources sitting here waiting for me to process them. I've used a little bit, but I want a way to double our production and have a good time. So let's actually pull up the Smeltery stuff. So first one that we need is the controller. Bingo, just like that. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy there. We are going to need a drain, which is the 6, like that. You guys, for the most part, know how to set all this up, but I'm going to do it anyways with you guys, just because, you know, well, if I skipped over everything you guys know, we would have nothing to talk about. Okay, so that's good. We need a seared tank. That's the guy. And just a piece of glass in the middle. Okay, so it's a controller. I did get a little bit of glass, so that's good. And I want to look at the seared glass. That's the one. Let's get a couple of those going as well. We should be able to get 3. Beautiful. And the rest, for now, I'm going to make out of seared bricks. So we're going to need a few more seared bricks than that, obviously. But we're going to get started anyways. Where do I want to place this? Good question. Let's sleep away the nighttime. Call that a day. Fantastic day. I heard that the HQM folks, for those of you that don't know, those are the guys that do the quest mod, have started working on their 1.72 port. So that's really exciting. I am very happy about that. Maybe right out here? That might not be a bad idea. Let's see, we got the cobble gen. You know, we can spread this out a little bit. Let's get some of this going. Let's get a whole bunch of them and build this out a little bit more. Why not, right? Expand on the base, have a beautiful setup. And by beautiful, I mean makeshift until we make it beautiful. Long ways to go before that happens, that's for sure. I do not have the time of day to get that going. Alrighty, let's get this going like this. Okay. Now, the Smeltery's pretty standard still. I mean, most of you guys know exactly what it is and all that kind of stuff. Tinker's Construct is far from a new mod, but it's one of the ones that you're definitely going to want to get early in Iron Sky. The quest book would actually lead you to it for when I do release it. And yeah, because it's probably one of the easiest ways to double your ore production early on in the series. Okay, so first of all, I want to set it up right here. So I'm going to build a 3x3 base, just like that. Yes, I know I am building it up high. There's a reason. I like it. I like it a lot. Beautiful. A few more. Alright, now let's get just a little bit more oak. And let's remove these. I don't really care about the ones underneath so much, but these guys we're going to remove. Hopefully that lava doesn't spread or something. That would be terrible. You know what? Let's remove these. I think this side will be my table and whatnot. So let's do this, and we'll just put a torch like so. Okay. So this here is going to be my smeltery is going to go right here, like so. And I think the tank we'll put right beside it. Nothing too crazy there. We're going to put the what would it be? The drain. I'll put it in the middle for right now. There we go. Oops, that's not right. I knew I was going to do that. There we go. We'll put the drain down and the faucet. Now, the reason I'm positioning it like this is it needs to be set up like exactly like this so that you can put item materials inside. Okay, and then the back side here, we're going to put that like that. We'll remove all of this and get this all looking a little bit better. Might as well stack it all the way up. And same for over here, just to make it clean for now. There we go. A few more oak planks, like that. Beautiful. Okay, now that guy is firing, so that means we are ready to actually use this setup. I'm gonna grab a few more. I'm going to actually work on a second level for this, but we will get to that shortly. And that'll be our casting table right there. Excellent. This guy here, I'm actually going to remove. And I think... let's put in another drain right now. One more. One more seared brick, please. Man, these furnaces are so slow. There we go. 6 and crafting table. Another drain. Beautiful. Okay, that guy will go like so. Okay, so for the most part, we're looking pretty darn solid. I'm going to build a little bit of a staircase to get up top, but that's a different story. And we're going to build another level on top of this. The higher you go, the more you can process at once, okay? So keep that in mind when you are getting into your Tinker's setup, is you're probably going to want a bigger surface than what you might think. Now, do I have a bucket of lava? I don't think I do in there. Let's get some cobble cooking. There we go. It's full. Now that cobble is no issue, I do have one spare bucket of lava in waiting. Let's get another seared brick. And the bucket of lava just goes in the tank like that. So now we have lava, we have fuel, we have an inventory. Our smeltery is pretty much good to go. Now, one of the things that we actually do need before we get too far is a pretty important item. And for that, we need one piece of gold. And we're going to melt that down. So you put it in the smeltery, it's going to use up a little bit of that lava, but it's going to melt it down. Ooh, how dare these witches. These witches, they're very nice though. They drop redstone. I like redstone drops. Don't really care about the glass bottles, but that redstone, that is awesome. I've gotten 3 just from witch drops. Highly, highly recommend that. Okay, last brick. And you'll see here, in the inventory we have 9 available. As soon as I place that, wow, we doubled it. Okay, so you'll see here we have 1 thing of molten gold. Now, if I take this over to the casting basin and I put in an ingot, and I right-click on the faucet, it'll give us what's called a cast. Will it not? Does it require 2 gold? I thought it was 1. Well, that's a problem. Ooh, luckily I have 1 more. Apparently, they changed that. Okay, that's alright. We can deal. We'll do that. We'll do that. Now, they definitely changed the way you get materials, I've noticed. Basically, when you break it down from this state, you get usually 1 extra crushed item, but you usually get a whole bunch more pulverized after the fact. So, so keep that in mind when you guys are doing your mathematics or anything later on down the road. You gotta watch that. It's no lava yet. It melts really slow with just the torch. We're gonna have to look to improve that soon, I think. Okay, so the last thing that we need, and I'm actually just a hair bit short on the grout. Okay, let's add more gold. That looks like it's full now. Beautiful. Okay, so we have our cast. That's an ingot cast. That's very, very important. It's going to allow us to produce a whole bunch of ingots. So, if I take this same gold powder, right, and I put it into the gold ore dust like that, and put it into the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. Oh, please work. Oh, don't tell me you changed. Do not tell me you changed. You did change, didn't you? Blast! Well, let me look into this. It should accept it. I don't know why it is not. Okay. Let me be right back. Alrighty, so I've realized now that the Tinker's Smeltery is an Aquilo add-on. Not to say that this is going to be worthless, just not as important. Oh well. It happens. But for now, you're going to have to use a good old furnace, I guess. So let's actually jump over to maybe a slag furnace. Yeah, we got the cobble for it. Let's make one quick. Let's do one up quickly. What is it? 22 cobble, I think, for this guy. So we need 2 furnaces, like that. Oh, a hot topic. And throw them on the side. And that'll give us a slag furnace. And this is our start into a little bit of factorization. I'm just going to set it down right here. You'll see it's pretty much the same as any other furnace. I'm going to grab some coal, throw it in there. And you're going to see that there's a few different results. Okay, let's first of all do this and crush down some iron. You know, it's not a huge deal. It just means that I'll be doing more bulk stuff until we actually get the automation up and running. But not a massive problem. I was just, I guess, hoping for an easy way out. Oh man, this adds so much dust though. You know, you get so much more from the iron ore, so I'm not that worried. Like, look at that. Oh, 29 iron ore dust. Wow. So that is pretty darn good. Is it not recognized via a slag furnace either? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, well. Cooking the regular old furnace, I guess. But anyways, a few technical problems with particular setups. I'm not going to lie. But we just got 29 iron. 29 iron. I'm going to get a few other things together just to clean up a few options. I'm going to sieve this gravel as well. And maybe we'll look to use this Tinker's Constructs for some better tools. That would be very nice. And continually progress on with the rest going on here. I'm going to keep updating. Hopefully we get the updates that we need right away. and we should be good to go. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourself a great day, afternoon, evening. Thank you very much for, again, all of your support as per normal. And I'll see you next time.